Howdy everybody and welcome back to BTD6. In this episode we're going to do something just a little bit different. So we're going to be spinning, hold on, a wheel of decision right here. Thank you very much to Ender Zombie for providing this to me. I don't think they made it, but maybe they did. Either way, they found it for me, and that helps. It's going to choose two of our tier 5s, assuming they're both affordable. I'll tell you, I can't tell what it is. Well, I think they might be a mortar. Yeah, so we got Pop and Daw. Alright. And then we can spin one more time. I wonder, I really hope it's something that goes well with Pop and Daw. I'll be honest. I can't tell what that is. Is that Ray of Doom? Alright, well, we can't can we afford both of those? Either way, we're going to try to make it work, okay? So with that, goodbye, wheel. You do not need, you are no longer needed. Let's take a look at both of these first real quick. For just a second. Oh my goodness, my game is lagging out. Are you guys seeing this? Have you guys ever seen BTD6 do that? So you're talking 45, 46, 48k. And then the Dartling Gunner, 75, 85. I mean, technically that's affordable, right? We just need to pick a good map for this. Hello? Hold on one second. Alright, holy cow, you guys didn't miss anything there, but like, oh my goodness. I was trying to get things set up in between, and it just, everything was crashing on me. Anyway, we're going to be playing with Pop and Daw, and what's a Doom Laser one called? You know it. And to do that, we're going to play an advanced map, because I think it's pretty doable, honestly. And I think we want to do a mortar start. Ray of Doom. Okay. I think we want to do a mortar start. Let me see how good. Azili's range might actually clear, but then we have to be able to afford 650. But we get her sooner. Let's try this first. Oh, hold on. Gotta set her to strong if we're doing it like this. No, that doesn't work. Okay, we'll just start with mortar. That's okay. I do have to say, I love starting with mortar, but I want him in a somewhat decent spot, hopefully. And it looks like that might seem like a weird spot, but we are going to try to also fit in, if we need like a village or something, we can put in a village there. Hopefully right up here, next to both the mortar and where the Ray of Doom will go. Oh, don't miss. Oh, don't miss. That's all I gotta say. For mortar, we are going middle path. Dartling, we're going top path. I think where he is right now is fine. What do you guys go for on mortar? You guys go like middle top whenever you go mortar? I feel like that's my default. Wow, I'm gonna lose off of me having it on fast forward. That's what I get for not looking. Oh hey, if you're curious, I know you will not have noticed, but I did spend a little bit of my monkey money because, as of now, I don't know what day it happened, but Dandy Monkey is now actually available. So in a video soon, I'll be covering him. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I should probably buy Azili first. I'm doing well. It's been a struggle getting my new recording schedule going. I'll say that much though. Like, I'm trying to, and I'm gonna try to do a lot of my recordings more so on the weekend, which is maybe, gosh darn it, dude. Which is maybe where some of the issue comes. Dude, if I'm gonna micro mortar, I should probably be paying attention to mortar more, but that's okay. I think I want bigger blast radius, is what this is making me think. Yeah. Because I think just a little bit of bigger blast would make this a lot easier. Or maybe the faster firing would, right? I never paid attention to what his upgrade looked like for that. Makes his hat all square. And the only one that we really cared about getting out at a certain time was Azili, because she levels up. So, it's our choice on if we want to just go like fully in on this guy first. Azili does have camo detection as well, so I'm not worried about camos. Save me, dude. This is all on me for not actively holding mortar micro. I should just do it. If it even matters, let's see. It might still. Well, that is quite a few yellows. But Azili sniped it this time, okay. Alright, now we've got this guy. I think this... Actually, that position looks kind of terrible, huh? Huh. Where do we want to put our darling? Do we actually want him, like... We could probably put him here. You know, I don't typically like him shooting downstream, but, like... I guess that's what we're doing now. Yeah, you can probably see why. It's not bad, I guess. It's just not slowing them down, really. I guess it kind of... You know what? This actually seems pretty good. Seems fine. Maybe not my first go-to choice, so we're gonna mix things up a little bit, I guess, but... he can pop the blacks, so that my mortar doesn't have to worry about it. I was hoping to maybe go for laser cannon first, but I think I'll probably end up going for rapid reload. Jeez, dude. Whatever. Alright. We'll go for another... We'll go for the rapid or reload. Yeah, so you can pop camo. So I think we have plenty of camo detection. Well, camo purples are really scary currently, huh? At least until I get... We're gonna do upgraded. We'll do that, yeah. Did he just stop shooting for a second there? Did you guys see that? I don't know when camo purples show up. I just have to be ready to use his Ely's ability, I guess. It's like 45 or 48, isn't it? So we've got that taken care of. Maybe we go for like a, Can Shimmer Wizard see through walls for his shimmer effect, or no? Because that could be kind of cool to put him up here and not let him do much popping. I mean, we don't have to just use these guys, but I want to be able to afford. I want to make sure I actually do afford these guys. It's the hard part, right? So far, it's going okay. 33 is the next camo wave. But I want to say Dartling Gunner can just handle it. And yes, yes they can. My only complaint about micro the whole time is most of the time I'm gonna have to have an upgrade screen open, you know? When do we think we're ready to get the 3K upgrade? Or we could spend 3.5K to give him camo detection. You know, maybe we do just do that, huh? She also strips camo at level 9. So maybe that would be enough. I don't know if she strips off of purple, though. Would we prefer artillery battery or pierce? I think it's a damage up as well, isn't it? Laser cannon? Pardon me. I just didn't even try, my bad. Maybe we want laser cannon. Definitely feels like a damage up, I'll tell you that much. This thing does do a lot of heavy lifting. Assuming it can get through the leads. There we go. Oh, it was the camo whites. We were on wave 37, dude. I gotta pay attention. If I'm shooting downstream, maybe I should reorganize my mortar shots, though. We're going to unlock. Because we've got the Moab coming up soon. You know, all the way up to wave 80, I think the tier 4 top path can, like, definitely carry. Wow, this thing does crazy damage. Look at this guy. What? I've never used this guy before wave 40, I think. That was insanely effective. We're gonna save our money for just a second. Is it 12K? Almost 13K. We're gonna save our money for just a second. Because if we do need camo detection for the camo purples, I need to actually be able to afford it, you know? I haven't said it yet, I don't think so. If you like the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'm gonna spin the wheel a couple more times. I'm gonna see if I can find some other wheels as well. Maybe a hero choice wheel and a map wheel. It could just be fun to spin more wheels, right? Bad is it? Give it to me straight, Doc. That looked bad, but what happens if we use Azalea's ability? Because part of the issue is just popping the purple layer, right? Does she have camo stripping yet? No. So she can pop the purples if I turn on her ability. Oh, apparently you can pop purples with this guy with his AoE on it? How does that work? Well, it worked. I can tell you that much. I'm really tempted to get the laser upgrade just so that I can pop leads with this guy. Would you pay 13k to pop leads? Yeah, I would. Nothing that affects you guys, but I unlocked a form of monetization for my channel. I'm not gonna do much with it. But, okay. This is gonna be the wave where we probably need to do something about it, huh? This is me purely learning how to handle these two towers together. Oh, purples lose their resistance entirely. I just need to... Oh, wait, really? Hold on. All purple popping allows purple popping and prevents any regrow from happening for 10 seconds. I just assumed it meant her purple popping. So if we play this smart, we want to aim over here to begin with, right? Or maybe down this way. You know what? Maybe we don't let him do any part of it yet. Dang, I forgot to turn that on. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Okay. Hold on. It's tricky. We let them handle this for a second. Till the purples come and hopefully I can get one or two no? Okay. We want to split up the purples as much as we can. Come on. It's not enough, is it? Ooh, we are close though. Hold on. It's pretty close. We'll just get camo detection. But that's pretty close. I bet you could do some funky popping. Can I even get a camo detection village in range? That's not in range. Wow. Alright. I'll fight you about it. Whatever. I think having him with camo detection is just enough. And I'll try not to waste any more money. Yeah, Azalea's Heartstopper, it's such a weird ability, because I'm sure they went with 10 seconds because it's just a decent amount of time, but if you're using it on specific waves like that, it doesn't answer that wave. Not unless they're all already spawned, but I don't think I can be strong enough by the time they've spawned. I'm gonna point it down this way, it makes me feel a little safer. Even though it probably isn't. I know I'm neglecting Pop and All right now. I should probably get it, but... And I don't know, this seems pretty good. Also, this guy's way more fun to micro once he's actually in this stage, I think. I mean, I guess you basically just draw lines across the path, but still. I like it. Let's look at this Moab popping power. Actually, this combo probably works well, right? Because, like, you got one guy who's really good at Moab damage, and then you got one guy who's good at crowd control, and he's got stuns. Hold on. Maybe there is something to this. We should probably point up here for this one. Okay. So we've gotten it recovered. I've played it pretty rough up to this point, but I feel like we're doing okay right now. So if it's 140k, that means we have to make it to, I think wave 94. Choosing both tier 4s and then one of the two tier 5s. So which one do I think is more effective? Probably just due to cost, it's going to end up being Pop and Awe, I'll be honest. Is it 140k? That doesn't sound right. It's like 40k for one and... Is it 100k for the other one? It's like 80k, so maybe it's like right at wave 90 to 92 we'll get it. But either way, we're going to start with Pop and Doll first. I do believe. Man, Azili definitely makes these sorts of challenges easier, I'll be honest. Kind of weird that feels like maybe I should just use this. Yeah, that definitely helped. So with that, yeah, I actually meant to use Moab Hex there, but that's okay. I do have to remind myself, I have changed my... Jeez, dude. Really? These two should be strong enough to pop this. Yeah, I just shouldn't be controlling where I point. I did change my loadout, so I only have 4 abilities to use on my hotkeys currently. Just so that I can quick pause and quick record. Which I think is going to make video quality a little better when I have to control stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. It just means maybe sometimes I should be less micro-intensive. You know, I actually think I chose a good Darling Gunner spot. I wasn't sure about it, but this right here makes me think it's pretty good. Yeah. Like, if we want to, we can focus damage down and then move it over here. Yeah, they go, what, 2 times around this thing? That's not too bad. I guess another map that could have been fun for this could have been, depending on how big Dartling Gunner is, because he's a pretty big tower. Something like Balance could have been a fun map for this. Ooh, sorry. You guys ever do stretches? Ooh, it's a little early in the morning for me to be recording. Like, I'm changing my recording schedule. I know I mentioned that. And, part of it is I'm doing earlier recordings, so I'm not as stretched as I'm used to, I guess. How far off are we from recording this, or affording this? It's about 10K. That's not too bad. I think we can get that one really easily, because pre-wave 80 we are just unstoppable, right? Pre-play scaling hasn't happened, and basically if you can beat a Moab, you can beat most Moabs. You just gotta worry about a couple rushes. 76 might be a little scary. We're not even using abilities yet. I think we're gonna be fine. I do like to target down these guys, because I know artillery battery can actually handle those. So maybe I should be a little preemptive with my popping power. It is a lot more focused damage on the tip. Alright, hey, we're only 1K away. When did that happen? You guys think I should just go for it? Hold on. Or we're 40K away. 40K sounds like a lot, but it's not. Right? I know that sounds silly. But like 13K from 80 to 83. There's a lot on 79. Probably 10K there. Which means we only need to make up 20K. We'll try to push for Ray of Doom first, actually. I'm actually thinking that perhaps... Oh, that was just poor timing on me. I'm thinking perhaps the 2 villages might cost me the money I need to afford both of them by wave 90. We're gonna play slow. It's one of the points of doing micro, right? You gotta just play it a little slower. Does Moab Hex only... No, okay. Mortar, this is your job. We're almost to 50K, yeah. Oh, weird. Why did that point me there? Anyway. Just in case the ZMG is tough, we're gonna... Oh, dude, we keep doing that, you know? Oh, wave 78's a long wave too, so we get our abilities back. We should actually use Moab Hex here. Also, that exists. Could just use that one. Alright, I'm ready. Let's see just how effective we are at popping this crowd. Not enough. Oh, Alright, hold on. We're gonna do this a little differently then. And we're gonna move with the rush. And then we're gonna come over here. Oh. It's so close. I can feel it. That's a pretty good line we have there. Slow down the speed up. Okay, yeah. Just be ready that I gotta do this twice, right? Oh, but we do have artillery battery back if we need it. This is more than one BFB, right? It looks like one, but I think it's like at least two. Oh, jeez. Okay. Are we having our doubts? I might be having our doubts about affording what we need. This is the longest wave in the game, I have learned, if you didn't know. I'm just gonna Moab hex them, actually. That's what we'll do. No, it is just one BFB. Would you look at that? And then we need to be ready to micro again. Dude, this is a crazy wave looking at it. Holy cow, dude. Okay, that one isn't actually as rough. Okay. 79. This one's a really high value wave. Really high value, you'll see. We are going to actually Moab hex again. Not as long as the last one, but even taking out a couple BFBs. 3 BFBs maybe? No, okay. Does help. Oh, we've got the reinforced ones as well. I'm actually willing to do this and then just... I gotta be ready to micro, dude. It's like where all of my issues are, you know? We'll wait on the hex as well. That's the thing, if I'm microing mortar, that's gonna help us get the damage we need. Oh, or not. I was gonna wait on the hex to get the reinforcements taken care of. So all the difference microing this guy, huh? I know there's a way to do this, dude. However, I'm also struggling. I maybe should just buy Pop and Awe at this point, right? The lower accuracy is actually costing me there. Did you see that? I was really hoping to take care of the reinforced BFB with this. Is the thing. Oh, they did target it. Oh, no. I was about to fight that. Okay, we did it. Assuredly, we got it. We just can't micro both of these at the same time. Not without unlocking him, and that makes me feel uncomfortable. I'll say, it is a lot of BFBs in the next few waves. So, I'm not actually sure if we're strong enough for this. But we are quite quite close to affording it. Oh, pardon me, dude. That was really awful. Yeah, I think we're gonna get overwhelmed. Let's just buy Pop and Awe, dude. It's a damage up on top of everything else, you know? That was so silly of me. Oh. You guys ever been completely washed? Like when it comes to, it's been a while since you played, and you just kind of make all the bad choices. And it's about where it feels like we're at for me. Yeah, look at that. That's just better. We could even, like, do this. If we really wanted. That's done pretty good. And we're only, what? Yeah, 65k, 55k away. You know, I thought I understood how the hex worked. Actually, I mean, I know I do. Maybe I just didn't level Izzy Lee that much this time, because it doesn't feel nearly as effective. So let's look at what we're struggling with right now, right? Because that's important if we do have to spend our money without the Ray of Doom, is to know what we need to work on. Man, you know, I swear I did a Ray of Doom run with just a glue gunner. On top of that, I know it wasn't on this map, it was on a beginner map, but like, how was it gonna afford it? I had that thing by like wave 890, I think. I'm gonna wait on using abilities until I really feel like I need it. I mean, like, we should at least micro a little bit. It's the kind of wave that makes me want to do hexes, I'll be honest. It just makes it so much easier not having to deal with ZOMGs. At least for the short term. Her damage over time does more damage. Man, her damage is so high. That's part of what's getting me, dude. This guy's laser damage seems to still be like 1 or 2. I know he's a tier 4, but like, come on, man. Reinforced are really something I'm struggling with, huh? It's pretty rough. Should have enough, yeah. This is 4 ZOMGs, I believe. Which means we're gonna try hexing. We're gonna try to stay on top of them. With everything. Actually hex all 4 of them, yeah. Her hex does come back pretty fast though, huh? You do get full money for her hexes too if you didn't know. Which is super handy. I don't really want to use Pop and Awe here in case I need it for the DDTs. I'm worried I'm gonna have to use it here though, I'll be honest. That's a lot of Pierce I need. Yeah. Also, you were not pointed very well. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of extra damage coming up on them. Once they're all in the circle, or close to it, we'll pop them, yeah. So we are 20k away. 15k. We just don't pop them inherently, okay. So we gotta do a little bit of work. Let's see, let's point you in a slightly different spot. And be ready to Moab Hex, I guess. Because we can pop them. In theory, we can pop them. I just don't know how we're getting through wave 93 now. Well, maybe we say pop and off for wave 93, right? You see, I know we get Pierce capped by that, is the thing. You know? That's just way too much help. I think we're gonna need some additional help here. Even this looks like it's gonna be too much. Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Alright. We'll hex. Try to get rid of the ZOMGs. There's one. Can we get all 4? Oh. That's a world of difference, you know that? Oh. Gosh darn it, dude. I'll tell you, one of the worst parts about it, I have to click to micro, you know? So what are we off? We're off by 22k. I don't think we're affording that, I'll be honest. And if we can't afford that, the hard part is like... What the heck, dude? I can't just... I'm not going to be able to afford that tower at all, right? It's just going to have to be a tier 4. That's the worst part about it, right? I don't think I have a way to buff both of them, unless like... I don't think I have a way to buff both of them, is what I'm saying, right? I gotta be ready to mortar micro too. We can weaken these guys just a little bit first, and then we can Moab Hex. Hopefully letting us pop that 4th one. Okay, we did actually make it to wave 93. where the DDTs spawn. I mean, it was enough to get us through the DDTs, but can we beat the PFBs afterwards? What's something cheap? That's what I need, is the thing. Is that cheap enough? Does it work? I know that's a very silly option, but like... part of it is ceramic damage we're struggling with here. I think he's not in a good spot for it, though. Right? Yeah, the ceramics just break through. I need him as cleanup. I wanted him up there in case, he needed to shoot at DDTs, but I don't think he does. Let's try it like that. If we delay a little bit longer on the DDTs, we still got to beat wave 95, though. Yeah, we can get a little bit of a better hit on them, at least. Nah, that's not good enough. Dang, dude. This is definitely like a, if I'd gone for Ray of Doom diff first, right? And attack also removes camo from DDTs. Not important for us. Is there anything we can do to stall without costing us a lot of money? I guess I could try Moab glue instead. Right? Because he does slow. Issue with him, though, is I actually need him to, like, not slow everything. I want him to send things in groups because we're getting Pierce capped, I believe. Maybe it is just slow. Okay. We really want Moab Hex for this, so we're gonna have to use Pop and Awe as well. But wave 95, we do always regenerate our abilities back. As soon as we see a balloon getting through, we can probably use Pop and Awe. Do we actually need it? Might not need it. Holy cow. What the heck? That surprised me, I'll tell you that much. We don't actually need Azalee's first ability here. It's technically handy, but like everything that spawns. Hold on. We'll stall as long as we can with that. That also still lets the new DDT spawn, you know? Well, Moab Hex. Now we're getting Pierce capped by DDTs, I think. By pure number of DDTs. Okay. It's close. It's real close. What is something that could let us handle that? For cheap. Because we're like 15k off. And we're just not going to be able to get it, are we? There's no way that, like, the Juggernaut does it, right? That's being real oh, he's over the walls anyway, dude. He doesn't get that bounce. I don't think this guy does it, I'll be honest. So we can wait until we see a DDT get close to leaking, like down here probably. Realistically, right? So we've got one time around. 2 times. Oh, there's gonna be a red balloon getting through. We got a Moab Hex, and then we just get Pierce capped, right? Oh, it's so tough. I think we make it through all the DDTs. I'll do it again. This bounce might actually help. We'll see. If this doesn't help, I think there's a way to do this, is the thing, right? We can speed through this part. This part is nothing. As soon as we start. What the heck? You guys seeing this? What the heck? When the Juggernaut is more surprising than your tier 5 tower? This man cost me 2k. Why is he doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. Oh, we're like totally getting Pierce capped though, right? He's doing damage, what the heck? I know he's not a bad tower, but like, what? I have to choose to use Moab Hex or not. Actually, we can. We need it for next wave as well. What the heck? Did you guys see this? Who decided he should do that much damage? Who did that? What the heck? I'm sorry, I know he only did 2k damage in that one wave, but like that was enough. Wow, Moab Hex. Thank you for existing. We can use Pop and Daw next wave to stall for Moab Hex. I think that means we afford it. What? Okay. Because we're gonna Pop and Daw as soon as we need to. Just now. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. Is it enough? I think it should be enough. Yeah, that feels like enough, I'll be honest. What the heck? I never thought I'd see Ray of Doom on this map, I'll be honest. It might have only mattered for like the last half of what. Look at how strong this thing is. Holy cow. Damn, that's a good insta-monkey to get. Hey, that was really tough. We literally popped a quarter less than normal because of his daily, dude. Look at this. This man had 600. This man had 600. This guy had 16. That 16. Wow, everybody did equally. That 16 was like significant. You guys think that Juggernaut was going to make an appearance on this map? I sure didn't. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Alright, bye.